So I'm Jeff Hitchcock. I'm one of the owners here at New Zealand Pump Company, based mainly in Hamilton, but spread between all our locations around the world. So New Zealand Pump Company was started in 1991 by a guy, David Johns, who came up with the concept for a drum pump based off a shallow well pump. It went on to win the Innovation Award at the National Field Days in New Zealand here in 1991. And from that, the business just took off. Products started selling all around the world, and they got up to quite a reasonable sized workforce. As that growth continued, they ended up setting up an office in the United States in 2001, and shortly after another sales office in the UK.
Like I said, it was a big step to leave 35 years in the finance industry and then hop into my own company sort of thing. So yeah, it took a lot for me personally, and like I said, the respect for my business partners, and the product it sells itself. It's a fantastic product. I guess the industries we deal with, we're not specifically dealing with one industry. We're dealing with manufacturing, we're dealing with health, we're dealing with car wash companies, craft breweries, all the things that tick my boxes. So we're not isolated to the one industry, which gives you spread, for want of a better word. And if you want to go down further with spread, we're global. We're dealing with over 110 countries. So we've got Europe, we've got the Americas, we've got the Asia, we've got the South Pacific that we deal with. So we've got depth of coverage, and yeah, that basically tick the boxes that I need ticket.
Probably one of the hardest parts for us is we purchased the business in 2019 for a pandemic to sort of hit the world in the first 12 months, and several other, I guess we'll call it, global conditions since. So it's really been about finding new ways to work and adapting our systems and processes to deal with those challenges. But ironically, the other challenge we had is it actually grew our business through that time. So it was handling that sort of growth and the pressure from that, while being geographically stuck in New Zealand, and not being able to interact and work with the teams around the world other than Skype and Zoom, and finding new ways to operate. So it has been a challenge, but we've loved every minute of it as well, and it's been a great story, really.
I've worked for New Zealand Pump Company pretty much officially since 2014, but off and on before that. My dad started the US branch in 2001. And when I was a kid, came into the office on holidays and had connection that way, or we were sick, we got to hang out in his office. One of the things I hear all the time from customers is our excellent customer service, and it's something that David instilled a very long time ago that we've continued, that not necessarily the customer is always right, but that we have this high level of customer service that if there's a problem, we try to fix it, and we try our best to fix it for the customer, whether it's a warranty kit we can send out to them or a part we can send out to them. Trying to find the solution to their problem is always what we strive to do, and find it as quickly as possible.
What drew me into the company was seeing how hand pumps were really made and how they actually worked. I've never thought or heard of hand pumps at all, and see what they're capable of doing. But for the most part, yeah, I mean, they seem to be number one in my book. So
yeah, no, just giving me this opportunity to work with them alongside them at NZ Pump Company, giving me the opportunity to come work, because I've never worked in any place like this, so it was new, it was scary not knowing what to do, but now I think I'm more confident in doing anything in this place from nothing, yeah.
From the customers that we get called in, they say, hey, your pump is one of the best pumps out there. We're getting cheap knockoff pumps that don't work, so I just try to help them out as much as I can, and tell them, like, yeah, we do have one of the best pumps out there.
Knowing that our product is out there in other countries, I enjoy the knowledge that I learn something every day. I think our product sticks out better than a lot of other companies because of the quality of our pumps.
The New Zealand Pump Company, like I said, has just been a part of my life for as long as I can remember in different ways. And the culture of it has, I've always seen how everybody worked together and worked in a cohesive way and created this product that people come back to us 20 years later and say, oh yeah, I need a new pump. And we're like, okay, do you have a pump previously? Yeah, I bought this 20 years ago. And we're like, that's what we like to hear.
We don't have to replace pumps on a regular basis because it is a reliable pump. Secondly, the pump is serviceable, so if there is any, if it loses efficiency in the pump, we can send out service kits to fix the problem as opposed to replacing the pump. If we capture any defects in the parts, we send the parts back to the supplier to melt down and then to reproduce. So wastage or any sort of defect is not going back into a hole in the ground, for want of a better word.
Yeah, I think one of the key benefits to us as a company is just we are at the end of the day still a small company. We're very agile, we're very nimble, and we're always willing to adapt and work with our customers to help provide the best sort of solutions. Our mission here is very much about providing the best quality product with the best service. We want to be a company that people want to deal with, whether that be external customers or staff inside within the team, our suppliers, the rest of our community. We want people to want to work with us, work for us.
What it's like to work here, it's fun. It's really fun. Creating something from building a drum pump to something that can be used and sold somewhere else other than New Zealand, from packaging it to sending it off. It's really good.
Do I see myself working at NZ Pump for the next 10 years? Yes, I do. The only reason why I say that is because I've been here for 10 years, so another 10 years pretty much got everything down.
I'm excited to see where the company goes with the new leadership and the new ownership. They have great ideas and they've already started expanding different things, and I think it's going to be I'm excited for the future, and I'm excited to be a part of it.
Go more places other than where we are. Like, it'll be good to see NZ Pump Company brand everywhere. Everyone wanting to use our product, and yeah, I want to be on that movement with the guys. That'll be great.